Did you know that circulation problems in the legs are one of the leading causes behind pain, swelling, and even loss of mobility in people over 50? And here's the surprising part. It often starts silently, as arteries slowly narrow without showing any obvious signs. But there's a little-known secret. Certain natural foods have the power to clear these arteries, boost circulation, and bring vitality back to your body. Now imagine if a simple habit in your kitchen could reduce poor circulation, improve oxygen delivery to your muscles, and even give you more daily energy. Sounds incredible, right? Well, today you're going to discover exactly that. The power of one special fruit, often overlooked but already proven by science to be a true ally against circulatory problems. And this is where I come in. I'm Dr. Vitalis, your guide here at Longevity. And I always say something you'll hear me repeat often. Those who take care of today are building tomorrow. So if you truly want to learn how to protect your health in a simple and natural way, stay with me until the end of this video, because I've prepared revelations that could change the way you take care of your body. Few people know this, but pomegranate has been considered a true symbol of health and vitality for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Persians already used this fruit as a natural remedy for the heart and circulation. And today, modern science confirms what they once intuited. Pomegranate is one of the most powerful foods to clear arteries and improve blood circulation. This happens because it is rich in polyphenol antioxidants, especially punicalagin, a substance capable of reducing oxidative stress inside blood vessels and protecting the artery walls from inflammation. Simply put, it acts like a natural detergent for your veins and arteries, helping to dissolve fatty plaques that restrict blood flow. A study published in the Atherosclerosis Journal followed people with blocked arteries who regularly consumed pomegranate juice. The results were surprising. There was up to a 30% reduction in the progression of atherosclerosis and a significant improvement in blood pressure. Another study from Israel showed that pomegranate also increases the production of nitric oxide, a molecule essential to keep blood vessels relaxed, boosting circulation and preventing issues like poor leg circulation. But that's not all. Beyond protecting the heart and arteries, pomegranate also helps maintain younger-looking skin thanks to its antioxidant power, supports memory by protecting neurons from premature aging, and even assists in reducing belly fat since it promotes metabolic balance. Now, you might be wondering, how can you include pomegranate in your daily routine? The simplest way is to eat the seeds directly, but you can also prepare juices, mix them with yogurt, or even use them in salads. The secret lies in consistency. Small, regular portions bring much more lasting results than eating it once in a while. And here's a reflection from Dr. Vitalis. There's no such thing as healthy arteries without healthy habits. What you put on your plate today builds the health of your tomorrow. That's why you should never underestimate the power of pomegranate. This small fruit can be a powerful ally in preventing cardiovascular diseases and in achieving a longer, more energetic life. The second fruit that deserves special attention is the orange, one of the most consumed fruits in the world and often underestimated. Behind its common appearance, it hides a true arsenal of nutrients that act directly on heart health and arterial function. Oranges are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C, and this nutrient is essential for much more than just strengthening the immune system. Vitamin C works as a powerful antioxidant, fighting free radicals and reducing the oxidation of LDL, the commonly known bad cholesterol. When LDL oxidizes, it tends to accumulate in the arterial walls, forming plaques that narrow blood flow and increase the risk of atherosclerosis. Regular orange consumption helps reduce this process, protecting the arteries. Another key factor is the presence of flavonoids, especially hesperidin. This bioactive compound has anti-inflammatory properties, improves blood vessel dilation, and contributes to lowering blood pressure. Clinical studies have shown that daily orange juice consumption can enhance endothelial function, the ability of arteries to expand and contract properly, leading to more efficient circulation. In addition, oranges are rich in soluble fiber, such as pectin, which helps lower cholesterol levels, promotes satiety, and aids in controlling blood sugar. That's why eating the whole fruit, with its segments and fibers, offers even greater benefits than just drinking the juice. And the benefits don't stop there. Oranges also have a positive impact on skin health, since vitamin C is essential for collagen production, the protein responsible for firmness and elasticity. Another less talked about benefit is their role in healthy weight management, as the combination of fiber and low calories helps control hunger and reduce insulin spikes. Interestingly, oranges have been valued since ancient times. Historical records show that sailors carried them on long expeditions to prevent scurvy, a disease caused by vitamin C deficiency that led to weakness and severe circulatory problems. In other words, centuries ago, oranges were already seen as a food capable of protecting blood vessels. Today, by including an orange in your breakfast or as a snack, you're providing your body with nutrients that support not only circulation, but also overall well-being. A simple, accessible fruit that can make a real difference in how your body functions.
The next fruit that truly deserves our attention is watermelon. For many people, it's just a refreshing summer fruit, perfect to quench thirst on hot days. But the truth is that watermelon goes far beyond that. It's practically a functional food, a real gift from nature for heart and circulation health. Watermelon is one of the richest natural sources of citrulline, an amino acid that turns into arginine in the body. This process stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a molecule essential for relaxing and dilating the arteries. When this happens, blood flows much more easily, blood pressure decreases, and the arteries are better protected against plaque buildup. It's as if watermelon gives your blood vessels a bath of vitality, keeping them younger and more flexible. In addition, since watermelon is made up of about 90% water, it helps keep the blood thinner, preventing it from becoming too thick and difficult to circulate. This simple detail makes all the difference for people who suffer from leg swelling, poor peripheral circulation, or that heavy and tired feeling throughout the day. But the truth is that watermelon goes far beyond that. It's practically a functional food, a real gift from nature for heart and circulation health. Watermelon is one of the richest natural sources of citrulline, an amino acid that turns into arginine in the body. This process stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a molecule essential for relaxing and dilating the arteries. When this happens, blood flows much more easily, blood pressure decreases, and the arteries are better protected against plaque buildup. It's as if watermelon gives your blood vessels a bath of vitality, keeping them younger and more flexible. In addition, since watermelon is made up of about 90% water, it helps keep the blood thinner, preventing it from becoming too thick and difficult to circulate. This simple detail makes all the difference for people who suffer from leg swelling, poor peripheral circulation, or that heavy and tired feeling throughout the day. But the benefits don't stop there. Watermelon is also rich in lycopene, the same antioxidant found in tomatoes. Lycopene helps fight free radicals, reducing the oxidation of bad cholesterol, or LDL, and consequently lowering the risk of clogged arteries. Several studies link regular consumption of lycopene to a lower risk of cardiovascular diseases and even certain types of cancer. Here's a fun fact that few people know. Watermelon originated in Africa, where it was used thousands of years ago not only as food, but also as a source of hydration during long desert crossings. Its juicy pulp provided both energy and water, ensuring vitality and survival under extreme conditions. Today, watermelon is grown all over the world, but if you ever travel to the United States, you must try the watermelons from Texas, especially from the eastern regions of the state. They are considered some of the sweetest and most flavorful in the country, thanks to the perfect combination of climate and soil. In fact, many Texas towns hold annual watermelon festivals, celebrating its unique flavor and health benefits. Another interesting detail is that watermelon is very low in calories. A generous slice has very few calories, making it the perfect dessert for anyone trying to lose weight without giving up flavor. At the same time, it promotes satiety, protects the heart, improves circulation, and strengthens the body. So including watermelon in your daily routine is not just about staying refreshed. It's about investing in cleaner arteries, more efficient circulation, and a healthier life. Small habits like enjoying this delicious fruit regularly can lead to profound transformations in your long-term health. The fourth fruit that deserves the spotlight is the orange. Many people only associate it with vitamin C, but the truth is that this citrus fruit is a true natural pharmacy when it comes to heart and circulation health. Oranges are rich in flavonoids, especially hesperidin, a bioactive compound that works directly to protect the arteries. These flavonoids help reduce inflammation, improve the elasticity of blood vessels, and lower the risk of clot formation. It's as if the orange polishes your arteries from the inside, keeping the blood flowing more cleanly and efficiently. In addition, regular consumption of oranges helps reduce levels of bad cholesterol, or LDL, while increasing good cholesterol, or HDL. This balance is essential to prevent clogged arteries and ensure healthier circulation, especially in the legs, where many people experience pain, swelling, and even tingling due to poor circulation. Another amazing benefit is the high content of vitamin C, which goes far beyond preventing colds and flu. This vitamin is essential for the production of collagen, a protein responsible for keeping blood vessels firm and strong. In other words, eating oranges regularly helps keep your veins and arteries more resilient, preventing ruptures and problems with fragile capillaries. And there's more. Oranges are made up of almost 90% water, helping with natural hydration and supporting better circulation. They also contain soluble fibers such as pectin, which help control blood sugar levels and contribute to a healthier digestion. Here's an interesting fact. Oranges originated in Southeast Asia, but they became famous worldwide when European sailors realized they prevented scurvy, a disease caused by vitamin C deficiency that was common on long sea voyages. Since then, the fruit has become a symbol of vitality and longevity. In the United States, the most famous region for the quality of its oranges is Florida, where the subtropical climate produces fruits that are extremely sweet and juicy. Not by chance, Florida is considered the orange capital of the world, supplying millions of people with fresh and tasty juice every single day. And if you're on a diet, no worries. Oranges are a low-calorie fruit with high satiety power, making them an excellent snack between meals. Besides helping with weight management, they improve digestion, strengthen the immune system, and give a powerful boost to cardiovascular health. Adding oranges to your daily routine is much more than enjoying a delicious fruit. It's about taking care of your heart, strengthening your veins and arteries, and ensuring more efficient circulation. A simple habit that can truly become a long-term investment in your health. The fifth fruit on our list is the grape, a true jewel of nature when it comes to blood circulation and heart health. Small in size but enormous in benefits, grapes carry powerful compounds in their skin and seeds that science has proven to be extremely effective in cleaning and protecting the arteries. The big highlight is resveratrol, a natural antioxidant found mainly in the skin of red and purple grapes. This compound has anti-inflammatory action and protects the endothelium, the inner layer of blood vessels, preventing the buildup of fatty plaques that can clog the arteries. It's like grapes act as a natural detergent, keeping your vessels clean and flexible.
In addition to resveratrol, grapes are rich in flavonoids, which lower blood pressure, improve circulation, and increase the production of nitric oxide, a substance that relaxes the blood vessel walls, allowing blood to flow more easily. This means less risk of thrombosis, varicose veins, and swelling in the legs. Another important benefit is that grapes help control cholesterol. They reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, raise HDL, good cholesterol, and improve liver health, which is the organ responsible for balancing fats in our body. Here's a fascinating fact. Studies show that people who consume grapes and grape-based wines, such as in the famous case of the French, have lower rates of heart disease even with a diet rich in fats. This phenomenon became known as the French paradox and continues to intrigue scientists to this day. And speaking of regions, in the United States, California is the largest producer of grapes, especially in Napa Valley, which is world famous for its wines. This shows the power of this fruit, which is not only delicious, but also drives an entire industry of health and longevity.
It's also worth remembering that grapes are an excellent snack for those looking to lose weight, since they are low in calories, rich in water and fiber, and promote satiety without excess. And let's not forget, regular consumption also protects the brain against premature aging, reducing the risks of neurodegenerative diseases. In short, by including grapes in your diet, you're taking care of your circulation, your heart, your mind, and boosting your energy for everyday life. The sixth fruit on our list is the orange, a true classic that almost everyone has at home, but perhaps you don't yet realize the full power it holds when it comes to circulation and artery health. Behind its sweet and refreshing taste lies a natural pharmacy, capable of working on multiple fronts at once to protect the heart and keep the arteries clean. Packed with vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, the orange is far more than just a fruit to quench your thirst on hot days. Vitamin C, for example, plays a direct role in protecting cells against free radicals, those harmful molecules that speed up aging and cause silent inflammation in the body. By reducing these inflammations, oranges prevent damage to artery walls, preserving their elasticity and strength. And there's more. Vitamin C is essential for the production of collagen, the protein that not only gives firmness to the skin, but also strengthens blood vessels, making them more resistant and less prone to ruptures. Another standout is the soluble fiber, especially pectin. This type of fiber helps lower LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, which is one of the greatest enemies of healthy circulation. By preventing fatty plaques from building up in the arteries, pectin ensures blood flows more freely and efficiently, bringing more energy and vitality to the entire body. And that's not all. Oranges are also rich in flavonoids, such as hesperidin, which have a vasodilating effect. This means they help relax blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and reduce the strain on the heart. In other words, they act as a silent ally against hypertension, a condition that affects millions of people, especially after the age of 50. Here's a fascinating detail that many don't know. Oranges also help prevent the formation of blood clots, reducing the risk of thrombosis and stroke. This happens because their bioactive compounds keep the blood more fluid and less likely to clot improperly. For those with a family history of cardiovascular issues, this benefit is priceless. And as if that weren't enough, oranges also bring an indirect advantage. They're refreshing, delicious, and low in calories, making them an excellent choice for maintaining a healthy weight. And we know that keeping weight in control is another essential factor for heart and artery health. The key takeaway here is simple. Powerful solutions often come from everyday habits. Adding an orange to your breakfast, enjoying a fresh natural juice without added sugar, or even tossing a few slices into a salad is enough to turn a simple act into a powerful strategy for prevention. The orange proves that sometimes the secret to longevity is hidden in the simplicity of nature. The seventh fruit on our list is the grape, small in size but massive in benefits when it comes to circulation and artery health. Few people realize it, but these sweet and colorful little spheres are among the richest foods in compounds that directly fight premature aging, inflammation, and cardiovascular problems. Grapes, especially red and purple varieties, are packed with resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant that has gained fame through numerous scientific studies for its ability to protect the heart and arteries. Resveratrol helps relax blood vessels, improves blood flow, and reduces the oxidation of LDL, cholesterol, one of the main culprits behind the formation of fatty plaques. Another strength of grapes is in their polyphenols, which have anti-inflammatory and anti-thrombotic effects. This means they reduce the tendency of blood to form dangerous clots that can cause thrombosis or stroke. It's as if every bunch of grapes worked as a protective shield for circulation, keeping the blood cleaner and more fluid. And it doesn't stop there. Grapes are also rich in fiber and water, supporting healthy digestion and contributing to weight control, which is something that directly impacts cardiovascular health. Plus, their antioxidants also protect the skin from free radical damage, helping to maintain a younger and healthier appearance.
Here's a curious detail. Moderate consumption of 100% natural grape juice with no added sugar or preservatives can provide similar benefits since it concentrates many of these bioactive compounds. In some countries, it's even called the wine of longevity because of its protective effects, but of course, without the alcohol. Adding grapes to your diet is incredibly easy. Enjoy them fresh as a snack, toss them into salads, mix them with yogurt, or even freeze them for a refreshing and healthy dessert. Grapes show us that sometimes the greatest secrets to living longer and healthier don't come from complicated solutions. They fit right in the palm of your hand, sweet and easy to take anywhere. The 8th fruit on our list is the pomegranate, a fruit that has been considered for centuries a true symbol of health, vitality, and longevity. Ancient civilizations valued its bright red seeds not only for their exotic taste, but also for the medicinal benefits they carry. And today, science proves it. Pomegranate is one of the most powerful fruits for artery and circulation health. The great secret of pomegranate lies in its polyphenols, especially punicolagens and ellagic acid. These antioxidant compounds work directly to reduce inflammation in the arteries and protect against the buildup of fatty plaques, which are responsible for blocking blood vessels. This means that consuming pomegranate regularly helps keep blood flowing freely and healthily, lowering the risk of atherosclerosis, heart attacks, and strokes. In addition, studies show that pomegranate juice can help reduce blood pressure. This happens because its antioxidants promote blood vessel dilation, lowering the resistance the heart has to pump against when pumping blood. In other words, pomegranate acts as a natural ally in regulating blood pressure and strengthening the cardiovascular system. Another fascinating point is that pomegranate also boosts the production of nitric oxide, a substance essential for the elasticity and health of blood vessels. The more nitric oxide, the better the circulation, the greater the oxygen supply to muscles and organs, and the lower the risk of circulatory problems. And it doesn't stop there. Pomegranate also has anti-aging effects, as it protects cells against free radicals, preserves memory, and even improves physical performance in older adults, according to recent studies. A fun curiosity is that in some cultures, pomegranate is considered a fruit of luck, associated with fertility, prosperity, and long life. It's fascinating to see how a fruit with so much tradition also has solid scientific backing as a true guardian of health. Including pomegranate in your daily routine is simple. You can enjoy the seeds fresh, add them to salads or yogurt, or prepare a natural juice, always without added sugar to preserve its benefits to the fullest. Pomegranate is clear proof that nature offers us foods that work as natural medicine. Small habits, like consuming this fruit regularly, can bring great transformations to your cardiovascular health and overall quality of life. Small in size, but huge in protecting your arteries, the blueberry is one of the most researched fruits when it comes to circulation and cardiovascular health. Its secret lies in the high concentration of anthocyanins, the blue-purple pigments with powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory action working directly on the inner lining of blood vessels. These compounds stimulate the production of nitric oxide, which promotes gentle vasodilation, improves blood flow, and reduces the resistance the heart has to pump against. In fact, regular consumption of blueberries is linked to reduced arterial stiffness, improved endothelial function, and even slight reductions in blood pressure. Small changes that make a huge difference in the long run. A cup of blueberries contains only about 80 calories, provides fiber, vitamin C, and manganese, and has a low glycemic impact, especially when eaten alongside proteins or other fibers. That's why they're so easy to include in your daily routine. In natural yogurt with oats, in a green salad with walnuts, or even in a light morning smoothie. And the best part is that both fresh and frozen blueberries retain their nutrients very well, making them practical and accessible options. Of course, it's important to pay attention in some situations. People taking anticoagulants like warfarin should consume them consistently and under medical advice, since even in small amounts, blueberries contain vitamin K. Those with a history of kidney stones caused by oxalates should also eat them in moderation and keep well hydrated. At the end of the day, blueberries are proof that small habits bring big results. This fruit works on multiple fronts. It improves vessel tone, reduces inflammation, protects LDL cholesterol, and even gives a boost to brain health. As I like to say, the deep blue color of the blueberry is nature's sign that blood can flow more smoothly through your arteries.
After discovering these 9 fruits, it's impossible to look at your fruit bowl the same way again, isn't it? Each one, with its vibrant colors, unique flavors, and powerful nutrients, carries the potential not only to improve your circulation, but to transform your overall health. The tomato, simple and accessible, showed us that nature hides powerful secrets to protect your arteries. The purple grape, with its polyphenols, revealed how small daily doses can strengthen the heart. Watermelon reminded us of the importance of hydration to keep the blood flowing. Oranges and lemons proved that vitamin C acts as a true shield against inflammation. Pomegranate, with its ancient tradition, gave us scientific proof of why it's been a symbol of vitality for centuries. And blueberry, small but mighty, showed us that even the tiniest fruits can deliver massive results in fighting vascular aging.
What's truly amazing is that these fruits aren't rare or expensive superfoods. They're right there, available to everyone, often overlooked at the market or consumed without us realizing the power they hold. And that's the beauty of it. Simple habits, small choices made consistently, can literally change the direction of your cardiovascular health. Picture yourself 5 or 10 years from now, reaping the results of the choices you make today. Cleaner arteries, efficient circulation, more energy to walk, dance, play with your grandchildren, travel, and live life with freedom. Because health is not just the absence of disease, it's vitality. It's being able to enjoy every moment without limitations. When you understand that natural foods like these fruits act as real preventative medicine, you realize you're not just eating, you're investing in your future. So here's my final question for you. The next time you open your fridge or walk past the fruit aisle at the grocery store, will you remember this video? Will you choose to give your body the right fuel to keep your arteries young and strong? Small steps, repeated daily, create life-changing results. If this content made sense to you, and if you believe that health should be cared for with simplicity, I invite you to subscribe here to the Longevity channel. That way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos, you'll keep learning practical, science-backed tips, and you'll help this community grow. And don't forget, right below in the description, you'll find a link to our exclusive ebook, carefully prepared for you at a symbolic price. By getting it, you'll not only deepen your knowledge, but also support the channel to keep producing high-quality content. The health of your arteries, your heart, and your future depends on the choices you make today. So why not start now, by adding at least one of these fruits to your daily routine? The transformation might be greater than you ever imagined.